I used to be a heavy procrastinator. I would always put off my tasks to the very, very last minute, such as, you know, school assignments, these big tasks that I'd always put off, procrastinate to the very, very end. My work, as a result, was never even that good. Never as good as if I prioritized it. Sometimes I would even not even finish. And whenever you do that, you're always going to be stressed like absolute crazy. And that is not good for you in any way at all. So let's try and cut all that out. Let's try and not have that last minute stress because I know I've been there and it happens constantly. Even when you plan that you're going to prioritize something, you don't set out a specific point to do it. The same cycle will continue over and over again. So what do you change? For me, and what I do is I will wake up early. Doesn't have to be anything silly like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., like what I do. Wake up slightly earlier than you usually do. So you can dedicate a time. The thing is, the earlier it is, the more time you have of complete silence. So that's why I opt for earlier, like 5 o'clock. I have about 2 hours of complete silence. But for you, that might be slightly later. But the magic with this is it's what I call sacred hours. When no one's up, you have complete silence, and you can dedicate all of your focus into that one task. You prioritize the hardest task that you have that day, and you knock it off first thing. Number of things will happen. Your work will be much more high quality compared to if you procrastinated and pushed it off later into the day and into the evening, as it generally happens for me. So your performance is better, as in your quality work performance. And that is purely down to the fact that you're more focused. You don't have anything else going on. You don't have to go and make dinner or do this other task, do some laundry or any chores. Nothing is on your mind except a specific task that you have to do. And yeah, as a result of being more focused, your work quality is better. Also, once you do that big task, it's kind of like this weight has been lifted off your shoulder. Everything else for the rest of the day is like it's light, it's a breeze. You've done something that's so mentally straining, tough as hell on your brain, on everything. So once you get that done, you'll feel so accomplished as well. But as a result, everything else you do will be so easy compared to your big task. Another thing is you'll be so proud and happy with yourself that you'll get like this high, but you will feel really good with yourself after you do this task. And more than likely, you'll have a better day over everything else. You have more energy, you'll feel better about other things. You've done that first thing in the morning, the big hard task, and now everything else is easy. It's like a tough workout. You fully put in the work, and then the results. You know how after a workout you feel good, you have all these endorphins, dopamine. You kind of just feel good after. You have like this high of energy. It's kind of the same thing. When you finish that hard, tough work, you feel so accomplished with yourself. And that's great. It's great to be able to have that confidence in yourself to know when you put your mind to something, you can do it to a high standard. It's good for your self-confidence. So yeah, just to recap, do your hard task first. Do it early in the morning if you can. Set off a two-hour block of just straight head down work, and then that's it. You do that every morning, and you'll get so much more done. You actually get more done in a 2 hour block of deep work compared to 4 to 5 hours of on and off, in the evening work when you're tired, lethargic, your brain's not working as well. You take more breaks because you feel tired. And there's also more things going on, so you get easily distracted. And that can drag on for hours and hours and hours before you even get anything done. So that's the main thing. Set off a block of time, prioritize it, get it done, and you'll feel so much better after it. And your work will be better, you can get more done, you'll be more focused, and everything else for the rest of the day will be an absolute breeze. So I hope this is informative, helpful, and I hope you give this a try. Just see for a couple days if it helps and maybe stick to it. But I promise you, if you make the switch, your productivity will never be the same. One last thing, keep thinking of things. I'm someone with ADHD, so I need to get my work done early where there's no distractions. Because otherwise, once that happens, it's going to be so much more difficult for me to focus. There's so many different distractions and it's not prioritized. I need to like force my brain to stick to one task for an extended period of time. And for me, that is first thing in the morning when there's no distractions. Give that a try, and I'll see you on the next one, bro. Take care of yourself.